G'day guys, welcome back to Wombat Gaming. We are continuing our playthrough of Bellwright. We are on the third video, and I'm not sure what day number. At the moment we are day 7. So day 7, things we need to accomplish. I'm going to obviously skip through some of the boring stuff if I can for you guys, and yeah, do a little bit of editing. But today we want to focus on a couple of things. I want to get the bow up and running. I really desperately want the bow. Let's have a look in here. That's going to be this one. We are missing resources, so we need simple cord and we need river reeds. I'm going to show you where to get another strap location as well. So we're going to need gold for that as well. So that's one thing we're going to need to sort out as well. So we might go and gather some reeds, because if I remember rightly, the closest city to us, or town I should say, Hydrodine, or Herondine, I should say, has the ability to sell reeds to him and turn some money. We only have 69 gold at the moment, and I think we need 75 per strap. So with the extra strap location, we need to get that 150 gold every day to get our straps going. So how many straps have we got right now? We've only got the 2, but that's okay. We'll get that sorted as soon as we can. All right, we're going to get sorted. I'm going to show you that strap location as soon as you get that extra 5 gold. And we're going to also, the reason why I want the bow is we've got that little bandit camp on the hill over here that we want to kind of milk for some renowned. So hopefully the bow will help with that and we'll get going. So we've got some stuff being built at the moment. We've got the smoking rack being built here. We want to get the simple cord up and running. Let's see if we've got any simple cord in here. I've got 2 at the moment, although we do have a stockpile now. I forgot about the stockpile. We've got a bloomery running as well. Let's have a look. No, we've got no cord here. And we need more people. The 2's not going to cut it for us at the moment. We've got just too many jobs going. That's why I want the extra renown. So I think getting to bow status is going to help us tremendously. And I'm going to do some of those quests too up in the town. I'm not going to run through all those quests for you guys. It can be a little bit boring. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, well, let's get cracking. I'm going to... what are we going to do first? We do desperately need that cord. So that should be this one actually. We have got it set at 10, but we need flax, and we just don't have enough flax at the moment. These guys are just too busy doing other things. Actually, do we? Let's just check, because I did have this set up. Yeah, we got no flax. So it's the only problem with having this extra little box here. I'm not big fan of this one. Let's we might actually move everything out of this eventually. Oh, we got a strap in here. That's interesting. I'm going to move that into my private stash so we can keep track of it for the moment. And we don't have any flax, so let's move that across. I've got to get this meat on the barbie, don't I? And let's just put it in here. At least it'll stack. Only lose the top one. All right, we will go and get some reeds, and I'll show you where that other seller is as well while we're here. We're not going to be able to buy one, but I will show you where he is. I don't have any food on me. Actually, hang on. I've been a little sick the last few days, and yeah, I'm a few days out of this. I haven't really done anything for a few days, so I apologize if I look a little bit rusty, but that's what can happen after just taking a couple of days out. I'm just going to grab some of this flax while we're here. And we'll get some food, because I'm just not running far at all. Alright, do we have any in here? We've got some smoked mushrooms. So we'll, actually I should have used that one. So we don't have anything else in here. Hopefully I'll chuck that meat on the barbecue. Alright, let's head off. And essentially where it's going to be is it's going to be in this area where the reeds are. So we'll head over there now and I'll show you where this other seller for straps is. And we'll grab as many reeds as we can carry as well. Now if you are playing on your PC with mods, then I definitely suggest the inventory mod. It's pretty handy, to be honest, in this game. It allows you to carry a lot more. It's just quality of life. I'm not a fan of all mods. I do believe that, yeah, the game is a single player game, so really there's no such thing as cheating. Essentially it just comes down to your preferences and how you want to play the game. And for me, having to run back and forth for certain things is a little bit just seems a bit crazy. So I prefer to have larger storage capacities. Definitely don't have to be too large, but definitely helps. So we're going to fill up, and you can see a little shack over the creek there. That's our guy. Now we've got, oh, I wasn't paying any attention. Got some wolves here. We got one coming at us. No. All right, we'll work our way around. Hang on, we do. Who's coming? There he comes. All right. We'll grab his remains as well. We've got one more. We're a bit low on health. He really took it out of me, that guy then. So we'll work our way around. Avoid the other guy for the moment. Just stock up on the reeds. Show you what he collects when we get there. Well, he can buy stuff as well, which is good. Let's put this away for a second. Alright, we're full. Alright, let's go and have a chat to this guy. Let's see if we can avoid this wolf. Oh, he's pretty close to... I'm going to probably have to have a go at him, I think. There's our copper too. So if you guys were looking for copper, that's why I built pretty close. This is kind of the closest copper node just here. So if you have a look at where we are, we've got the tin and then we've got the copper just here. So it is unfortunately too far from, I think, from this particular, what is it, the mining camp. If I can have a look. We actually haven't built, have we built a mining camp yet? We might be able to place, no we haven't actually. So we might be able to try placing it in the middle here somewhere maybe and see if whether it will access both. That's something I'll have to experiment around with. I know that the walking distances are limited, but it may sometimes be better just to build two. All right, we've got this wolf. We've got a wolf to our left, and we've got a wolf to our right. Okay, we don't want to take both of them on, so I think this one's going to have to be the... See if we can get past him. Yep, no, we didn't. Okay, I thought we might have. All right, let's... All right, we're fine, which is good. We can't pick this stuff up, unfortunately. So what we'll do is we'll have a chat to this guy down the back here. Come back. It's running away from the wolf fight. It's over, dude. Come on. All right, it's away. All right.
I'm open for business, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed with what I have to offer.
All right, so we'll have a look at what what we can buy from him. You can see we've got that one strap. We do need, unfortunately, to have 75, the 75 gold, which I was talking about. We can sell him those simple cord, which is quite easy to make. So if we can multiply our 10 per cord, so there's 90 we can get a day from this guy. He also will buy wood off us, so at 2 each, that's that's quite a bit of gold as well. So nearly 100 there. So if we could pretty much while we're here, if we weren't so full of reeds, we could probably chop wood, and actually we could just do, I guess we could dump this reed and pick it up. So we have plenty of trees around. So I just want to place it somewhere where we're not going to lose it. So I'll place it just here. Now we want our inventory, so we could drop and drag. Now I was hoping the drop and drag, unfortunately for me, well, it's not working for me. I thought the holding alt might actually drag everything out, but it doesn't, unfortunately. So we'll clear out all this. We'll pick it all up in a minute. That way we're not running back here as well. We can get this strap right away. So we'll it's right there, so we know where it is. Let's find some trees to chop, young trees. There's plenty of young trees here. Seems ironic that he wants wood when it's right on his doorstep. Now we want to dump these seeds. We don't really want these until tier 2. Let's make sure we stay away from those wolves up there. And we can buy this strap now. The problem with buying the strap now is so we can't carry 2 less reeds, but that's alright. And here we go. We want to sell him, so we're going to get all that gold. Still got 14 more there if we want to, but we might just skip that for the moment. We'll buy our strap, and we need a 21 gold to buy the strap from the other guy as well. So we're going to head up to the main town though for that. I'm going to eat that, and then we're going to take all of them. Might just leave the berry. We can get plenty of berries anywhere. And we'll head back to the town now. Oh, here we go. We got another. Alright, let's head back to the main town and just trade all this in. And so we'll just cut to that scene unless something happens exciting on the way. Stick to the paths, guys. Can run faster, remember, and further. Okay, we are back at the main town, as we should be able to
at fair prices, that's what I offer.
Sell these river reeds now. You can see we can sell 29. We don't have 29 to sell him, unfortunately, but they're pretty good price actually. So you can see we just got 300 gold. So we're actually pretty stocked up on gold at the moment, which is pretty handy. So we do have the ability. We had 4 short. If we didn't have this other stuff on us, we would have had the extra 40 gold, which would have been pretty handy. But that's fine. He is selling a lot of stuff here. Actually, more than what in previous games by the looks, which is interesting. So we have the ability to shortcut things like the arrows and things like that. What else we got here? Mushroom strew. We could buy one of them. I would use this if we were going to attack the bandits. So having that mushroom strew would be pretty handy. But we have the ability to make that anyway. So the cloth quiver would be handy too. But I don't want to waste the 75 gold just yet. As we can have the ability to make some of this stuff hopefully. So but we know he's got all this. This has been increased I'd say. When I first started playing this game, I think he only had 3 or 4 items if I remember rightly. We also have the ability to buy a book if we want to. So let's have a look at book prices. They're usually pretty expensive, so I'm not going to do it right now, but you can see they're about 150.
Closer,
And we'll have a chat to this guy. You can see, yeah, 150 per book. So not in a position right now to start buying books, although we really do want to start working on some of our skills like archery and that. So maybe let's have a look. If we buy 1 book, we start working on archery. That might be agility. As you can see, it's working its way up anyway. We're working on that as we run, I believe. So we will start learning that one. We'll go and get this other strap now, and then we'll head back to the town and start working on those. To our village, I should say, our little settlement, and start working on all those other things that we need to do. Alright, we are at the first location for the straps that I showed you. I'll just show you again on the map where we are, because I didn't actually show you, I don't think, where we were on the other one. So you can see where we've set up our settlement here. You can see this, the bandit camp, the craftsman's hut. So this is the first place you're going to get straps, and then all the way over here to this lake where we collect the reeds from. We have this one, the exiled craftsman's hut. So these two are the easiest ways to get the straps early game, apart from killing and hoping for an easy drop with bandits. But we haven't killed any bandits yet. So this guy still wants horns. I haven't been able to get them for him yet, but we'll have a look at what we can buy, and we can see there's that 1 strap. We're definitely going to buy that. And there's other things here. It's funny, like carpenters having it. We can't use that just yet. There's other stuff we can make ourselves. So he does buy wood, which is interesting, and simple cord again. So again, the wood, super handy. We are really close to young trees, so we're just going to chop down trees while we're here and get that gold back. So basically, you shouldn't have to actually. Let's have a look. You probably don't need the gold at all. It was 2 gold each, and we only needed 75. So let's just fill ourselves up with wood. All right, we are full of wood, and let's put this axe away so we can talk to him.
I'm open for business, and I guarantee you.
And we're going to sell him all the wood we have. Because the trees are so close, we can do a couple more runs of this. We got an extra 15 we can sell to him. You can see we've already got 123 gold back again, which is really handy. All right, we filled ourselves up
I'm
again,
open for business,
and we'll
I
see
guarantee you.
we can his last 15. There we go, and done. So there you go. So really no need to even take stuff with you to these two guys. You could pretty much just chop wood at both of them to get your strap. It's only the merchant in Harendine that you need the reeds for if you want to get some gold there as well. So the ability to buy that, I guess, buy that books that you want. That's probably the only thing of any kind of value at the moment. If you have a look at my attributes here, you can see we're about almost a quarter of the way through reading this archery book, and it's not going to give us much experience. You can see the next level is 1200. These only give 500, so we need 3 probably books in order to get our archery up to level 1. Something we need to work on. All right, so we're going to head back to our main settlement now and continue on with other tasks. We will see you there. All right, we are back at the settlement now. Something I wasn't prepared for and I did forget to do is that we're in winter now, so this is why being prepared is super important. Having large quantities of things stocked up is super helpful. We needed rope, and we can't do, the simple cord. And we needed flax for that. Now it's winter, so we can't get flax. And we've actually run out of flax, so it's actually holding up doing other things, unfortunately. So yeah, we can't. It's really frustrating. So that's one thing I would suggest is that it's my mistake. We need to get these river reeds, but yeah, we needed definitely that simple cord, and we can't do that now. So we needed rope to finish off the smoking wrap as well. I've got the tin going. I picked up some tin on my way back from, well, there's a tin over there on the ground anyway, but on the way back I picked up some tin. So, but we are short 1 rope. We're not going to be able to get that rope now unless we buy it from one of the vendors, which we can do. So I'm going to have to do that because we've got 3 days of winter, I think. And yeah, so we're going to head off and get some of that core. What do we need? Over here, the river reeds, I should say, over here. And while we're here, if I remember, this guy does sell the simple cord, but we'll see. We'll chop down some trees. We might sleep through the morning, actually. That's why it's a new day. And then when all his stocks is refreshed as well. So, all right, well, we'll head off and do that now. We'll head to bed, and then we'll do that in the morning. All right, day 8. As I said, it's morning now, and we definitely need to work on our renown and get some of those little simple things going. So definitely need that bow. So we're going to head over and get that simple cord and those river reeds, start getting some research going. So we're going to head there now. We made our way over to this guy. We've got to be very careful. There's a lot of wolves in the area. But we did collect wood on the way here just to make it easier. So we are going to sell all this wood that we have on us. It's 39, so it should be pretty good. So now we have that 200. We can buy that strap that we want, and we could buy we only needed 2 simple cord to finish off the rack, I think. So I think we could buy, what do we got? We got 9 more wood we could sell to him. So it's only going to get us 18. Just buy the 2 for the moment. We don't want to waste too much of our gold. Then we will collect river reeds and we'll get the rest of our gold from the nearest town as well. And we'll go and get that other strap. This is a new day, of course, just remember. You can see the archery book is kind of like a bit over halfway now. So it looks like, about 2 days worth of reading for 1 book. That's why it's good to get this stuff going. Now we want to avoid all these, we've got lots of wolves in the area. It's pretty much everywhere. So I've got another one on this side. So we want to we'll collect from this side and work our way around, and we'll just fill up on river reeds. We did build our camp pretty in the middle, which is kind of good. So these guys have been collecting river reeds from this little lake here, and there's no wolves over here, which is really handy as well. So these guys have been not getting killed, which is kind of handy. So that's something I'll point out as well. If you do the distance I'm not sure why they went this way. It is probably about the same distance, but it worked out well that they did. Maybe because the foraging camp was just a little bit to the left of my settlement. So just something to think about if you do place the settlement. You can see there, she is collecting them at the moment. But just bear that in mind. Do not put your foraging camp at this side. Put it on this side. That way they'll collect reeds from here, and there's no wolves on that side as well. So. All right, stock up on river reeds, and unless something extra exciting happens, we'll meet you back at the main town, and we'll sell them and show you what we're going to do next. So one thing I'll really quickly point out too, I just popped by my settlement just to drop some of the reeds off so they could get going with the research, even though they were already collecting them, which is fine. We are coming out of winter early. I for some reason thought we were in the middle of winter, but winter's just finishing today, which is good. So she started collecting stuff that we need, which is super handy. So I'm not too worried about the cords now, which is fine anyway. But one thing I wanted to point out, here we go, we've got our bow research now, so we can actually just set up this so we can make a couple of bows. And we want arrows obviously as well. Now we need cord, wood, and river reeds. That's not a problem, so we are making them now, and we have all these things set up, so this is good. We want that as, we want the short bow to top up. We always want a spare one or a couple, so, and we'll put arrows in here as well. We want this as top up as well. We'll always have a few extra arrows, which is fine. Now the thing I was going to show you, actually, if you have a look on the left hand side of my screen, the carpenter's needs is one of the quests that I'm doing. You need to bring 2 pieces of cooked meat. Now, it doesn't tell you what size. I talked about this in one of my first or second videos. So if you have a look at the inventory, it says 0 inventory cooked meat. But if you have a look at my inventory, I actually have a small piece of cooked meat. So this is the small piece. Now, I would have only gotten this from a wolf. So bear in mind, it's not a rabbit, because we're not... well, it could have been a rabbit, actually. I'm trying to think now. No, it is a rabbit. Okay, now I do remember collecting some off the traps out the back there, I think. So that's off a rabbit. So we do need a wolf kill then, 2 wolf kills to get that done. So we have got the simple cord now, so we could cash this in for some renown because we desperately need extra people. So I'm going to go off and kill some wolves before I go any further. And then we've got the river reeds that we need as well in order to get that gold for the book, an extra book or extra straps, whatever we decide to do. Probably do both. Okay, so let's head off and find some wolves and kill them, and hopefully get these 2 pieces of meat. All right, near the river reeds, we got our first. Okay, come back here. All right, yeah, this near the reeds is where we're going to get our meat from. So we got a bigger piece of the meat here, so that should do it. We'll just head back, cook this meat, and then we'll finish off this task. Although we've kind of made ourselves a little bit top heavy now. We have the river reeds as well, so we might just store them and finish off this to get the renown we need. One thing I will suggest too is, as soon as you kind of get comfortable with renowned, you can research the fast travel sign. It's going to make it so much easier. You would have to put it on a road if you don't have a mod installed, so it's just somewhere here, and the crossroads, wherever you want to put it. And then I'd put one as close to the town as you can. It's just gonna just a little bit of running back and forth to get things done is going to be really annoying, and you can always destroy those signs later and get that renown back if you want to. But I'd be placing a couple of signs down. Also near Padstow, that's a bit of a run to Padstow. So if you want to get back there, back and forth really quickly, you may even want to do it in order to complete your straps mission, in order to get to that tier 1 that we need. In order, I'll show you the town hall again in the research disc. We need to work out what we're researching now anyway too. So let's have a look. If you have a look at town hall, it needs 15 straps. We don't have copper nails. That's the only thing we don't have at the moment. So that's something that we're going to have to get as well. And yeah, copper is something that we're going to need to do. So you can see there's the travel sign. It's to make, it's really only 3 cord and 8 wood. So actually they've changed the ingredients on that. That's interesting. It used to be, I am running in the test mod, not the test mod, the test patch, I should say. So this is stuff that's probably coming our way. So they have changed a few things. Same with the fence. You need rope for the fences now. They've made it more expensive to do fences by the looks. Yeah, it's actually quite a few changes here. So interesting. Well, this is for the research, I'd say. So yeah, I'm trying to remember if it did have cord in there to do the research. But anyway, to make them though, it should be just the wood and stone. I'm getting myself a little tongue-tied here. All right, well, what do we need next? We need food, so I think that's going to probably be the next one. We don't have the ability to do the town hall yet anyway. We still need those nails and 15 straps. The weapons rack's not really that important at the moment. And yeah, let's just do this one. I think it's pretty easy. We just need a copper ore, so we're going to have to pick one of them up from somewhere. But I'll show you on the map where the copper is. What do we got here? We've got a bandit. He's just wandering through our village. I wonder if it's worth taking this guy on. He's by himself, so I'm going to save the game and see how we go. Alright, we're going to head off. We're going to try and take this guy out. We'll just see how we go. He's an archer, so let's do a... He's by himself, and he's got no armor. It wasn't too hard. If there's two of them, I'd probably be a bit more reluctant to like take that on straight away, but I have been playing the game for a while, so we got a little bit of gold, and we got a simple cord, so there we go. Alright, lost a little bit of health, not too bad. We have that piece of meat we can chew on. Alright, so there you go. Alright, we're going to cook this meat. We're going to try and finish off this task that we want. And, oh, we've got another bandit over here. We'll take him out as well. He's by himself. He's wandering through our camp, so... Oh, there's two of them. Whoop, okay. We might just let those two go. They're a little bit more heavily armed. You can see he's got a heavy axe on him. The archer was a lot easier to take down than those two guys, so we will let them go about their business. Alright, we're going to continue on. We may finish off the cooked meat and then get this simple cord and 2 logs as well up to the main town. So we'll skip to that now. Alright, we're at day 9. Unfortunately, the days go too quick here and we missed the opportunity. Yeah, it looks like we lost our meat as well. It's the only frustrating thing about the days here. They go way too quick. By the time I killed the wolves, came back here, cooked the meat, had it already. It was too late. I had to sleep and I couldn't get back in time to get that quest done. So friggin' frustrating. So yeah, so the meat is spoiled, and looks like maybe one of the other guys has eaten one of the pieces as well. I probably should have kept it on me. Let's have a look in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here either. So all right, so we're gonna have to kill the get 2 more, or at least 1 more wolf, and try and get that done as well. That's a priority. We did finish off our mining camp. We're just lacking people at the moment, so we really need to get this old carpenter's needs quest done in order to get a little bit of renown. We only got the 1 strap yesterday from near the reeds, so that was a bit frustrating as well. We can do a cauldron now, which is good. So let's have a look and see what we can now research. What's next on that list? We are going to need the saw pit in order to get planks of wood to build the village hall, not so much make it. So that's something we could actually just have a look in here. We do need copper nails, I just realized. So we are going to need copper as well. So that's something we'll put on top up at the moment. What do we need for that? Basically copper ingots. So we do need to get the copper from the other side. I managed to pick up some copper while I was over there off the ground. You can see I picked up, let's have a look while I was over there. I picked up 7 plus 2. I needed 2 for some research, or at least 1. I can't remember what it was, 1 or 2 for research to finish that off. And yeah, we're on our way. We just got a few things holding us back at the moment. 1 is manpower, so we just need to really get this quest done. So we're going to head off. I'm going to kill those wolves. I've got the cord logs I can chop down easy, so we'll get this done. So we'll skip ahead now, and we'll basically meet you guys in Padstow. I'm going to kill the wolves near the reeds, so I will collect some. I will collect another strap while I'm there as well, and try and knock that off as well as quick as possible. It's all about time management. You can get your settlers, or whatever you want to call them, NPCs, to do what you want that's the key. And then you can get all these other little tasks done, like collecting straps to get you to town hall, get you that town hall, and then also, you know, collecting things like books, people, things like that. You know, you're in charge of renowned. You basically want these guys early on to be doing all the collecting and building. So, all right, let's head off now and get this done. Now, the only problem with this guy over here, to be honest, is the amount of walls, which aren't too bad to deal with, but boars early on are extremely annoying. As you can see, I've already been killed. I had to come back here. I was hoping that they cleared out a little bit, but boars are a little bit tough, and for me to get in there and actually sell him the wood that I wanted to sell is going to be near impossible. So I'm gonna have to deal with at least one of these wolves, I think.
I'm a professional in crafting.
All right, we managed to do it. Let's sell all this wood that we have. Buy the strap, and I think we're good now. We just got to collect all this stuff that we've dropped. I think that is it. We might be able to sell this. Let's just try and sell this
I'm open
extra
for
wood
business,
that
and
we've got. Yeah, so that's pretty much the biggest problem we've got with this guy, is that he's really close to a lot of wolves and boars. So, all right, we're going to head back. I just thought I'd point that out while I was collecting this strap and getting some extra stuff here. It is quite difficult, this one, so just be aware of that. All right, we finally get our meat. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon already, 4:30, so we need to get a hardtail up to the town to get this quest completed. We need to collect the wood, 2 logs on the way, but pretty much that's easy. So completing this task, this particular one, involves you getting in early and actually getting stuck into it and getting that meat straight away. So we're going to head up there now and finish off this one and try and collect our strap as well. Yeah, we're back in Herondine, and we're just going to find this guy. Here he is here, and we'll finish this one off. Now, I did forget to bring the reeds with me, which is a shame. And,
It's a pleasure to see you. A true lifesaver. I made to with Chawsey, you say. Damn those royal dogs that hit.
150 renown, so we're up to 300 now. Let's see if we can hire another person. Yeah, I would have liked to have had the reeds with me, because then I could have sold them to this guy. Got some more extra gold, but anyway, we did forget, so it's something that, you know, with these things. Let's have a chat to this lady and see. We don't have enough. We need, it's already jumped to 400 even for the simplest person now, so we're going to have to find ourselves another beggar. We can see if this guy's got another task, actually.
Unfortunately, so I'm on my own and need some help with a few bits and bobs. Could you? Oh, and I need new tools, good ones.
All right, so this guy needs some stuff. I've got to talk to the carpenter at Padstow, I'd say, by the looks. And
hail, fellow. Well, mighty helper of the would you be so kind and get me new ones?
all right, so we'll see what she wants. She wants a simple arrow and a cloth quiver. So I can actually buy those. If I'd brought the reeds with me, I could have brought the cloth quiver. But that shouldn't be too hard to knock off as well. He's also got a task for us as well.
Yes? There's been whispers lately. Some of the villagers told me of a mysterious figure lurking on.
All right, so this one involves, I won't give away too much. You guys can figure this one out. And basically involves talking to a number of different people in town for that one, which we're not going to bother doing. We need to find ourselves another person to hire. It's going to have to be a beggar. Can find one. The only other thing we could do is we could head to Padstow. Oh, this one here. Okay.
Are you new in town? It's customary.
So yeah, 277. You can see it's jumped up quite a lot. But look, we do need the help. So let's just send him back to make him a Just want to look at this guy. All his job priorities are already listed, 1 through.
No
I
backing
wonder if
down
that's a
now.
default thing now for beggars. I'm not sure. That's kind of weird. I've never seen that before. I've usually got to set these up. Look, it's not that important at the moment anyway. I just need him to do jobs. So I'm just going to make him a worker and send him back to the main village. All right, we're going to go
There's no
buy our
time to
strap.
lose.
We do need more renown, so we're going to keep going on some of these quests that we've got lined up. And yeah, so we might jump ahead a little bit. There's no point showing you some of the boring stuff. If anything important comes up, I will show you guys. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on the quests to get more renown. We need more people to get the jobs done quicker. And we also need those straps. So every day I need to get myself sorted in order to get be able to buy those 2 straps. So we're going to head off and do those now, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're just making our way back to camp and come across this guy. He's by himself. I'm going to try and take him out. We'll see how we go. If we drop our goods, it's not the end of the world. So he's only got an axe on him, so... Alright, there we go. So it's 25 renown, so it's definitely worth... we're not going to be able to pick any of this stuff up, I just realised, because I have to remember where he is. Actually, just between these 2 trees. I'll dump all this stuff and we'll come back and grab this between those 2 trees. Alright. Unfortunately, when you kill... there is a bag on the floor, so we can keep an eye on it. We only have a limited time to get rid of all this. But when they're by themselves and you have an axe, they're actually not too hard to pick off if you practice your skills at combat. So let's dump everything. We needed to pick up some stuff on the way back, so... and have a look at our situation in regards to straps. We have 6, 7, 8 now, so we're getting pretty close. Unfortunately, actually, did this guy drop a strap? I didn't really look that quick, but usually the bandits do drop straps sometimes, so it's worth knocking them off if you see one by himself, especially if it's close to your camp, because you die, you drop your goods, you come back and get them anyway. It's not the end of the world. And it should be in here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, we got a strap. There we go. So, well worth it. We got a bandage as well and some food. So, that was kind of worthwhile. A little bit of gold as well. Now, we could run over the other side and get another strap as well. If we make... oh, it's after midnight. I think we're fine. I think it's early morning. It resets the vendors. But try and get as much stuff done as you can during the night as well. And we've got the cooking pot needs to be finished off. What do we need? 3 rope, okay. Alright, so 6, 7. When we get this thing full of straps almost, that's when we're one off actually being able to research the town hall. So we could start researching it now if we wanted to, and just chuck these straight into the research queue. And we only need those copper nails anyway. The saw pit's gonna be needed though, so maybe we'll just start the store pit while we're still collecting straps. And we could... what have we got in here at the moment? Some arrows. We do need a bow. Have we got a bow sorted yet? Wood? No. Let's push that to the top. Having the bow is going to be an advantage, especially with bandits. If you're learning how to one-shot them, it makes a big difference. Let's pull... Alright. We do need to finish off a couple of things. The Trappers camp, I think, is in the far corner as well. We need to finish that off. We've got a few things we need to do. While it's dark, there is an opportunity to get things done, so I'm going to continue on and try and get some of this stuff done. Alright, we're on day 8. We've just woken up. We've got 5 days till winter. We do have some guys walking through our village, and we can see over there, we've got one guy with a large axe. They're the harder guys to take down, so just be aware of that. It looks like one of my villagers has already injured himself just there. So anyway, we collected river reeds during the night, so we're going to head up to the town, trade them in, and then we're going to try and work on some of these other tasks. The arrows and cloth, we can take arrows with us actually if we want to. we had a cloth quiver, it would have saved us a lot of time actually, because moving them into here is going to be a pain. So we might want to try and work on some gold and get a couple of quivers for ourselves actually, and then we can sort out this quest. And we've also got a quest where we've got to head to Padstow as well. So got a few things to do, but we have 3 people now. No, we should have anyway. Yeah, we've got 3 people working, and the aim is to try and get more people now. So let's continue on with that, and I will jump to those things. If there's anything that comes up in between, of course, I'll show you guys. But essentially, I'm just going to be working on Renowned and showing you anything highlights that come to mind. One of the things I did realize that I'll point out is that flax is something that's not in abundance where we've set up camp. Now, when I set up my original camp, which was just here, closer to the main town, there's plenty of flax around, so they were able to gather it quite easily. But I am finding that the settlers that I have at the moment, the NPCs, they're not collecting the flax, so something to keep an eye on. If you do see flax and you're able to pick it up, and if you built where I have, make sure you're picking that up. It's a valuable resource early game. Alright, back in Harrendine, we want to sell these river reeds that I collected during the night, and also try and knock off this quest, the quiver thing. So it shouldn't be too hard to do both. I think, if I remember, this guy has got a lot to sell, so
you'll want to arm yourself.
we're going to sell him all these river reeds, and you can see I'm getting pretty good dollars for these. Should have just worked it out. I was 1 short. Okay, that's all right. It's not the end of the world. So all right, so now we can buy some stuff from him. We do need this cloth quiver to finish off this one, and he does sell them, so we're going to buy that, and then I'm just going to put that in here. So I have a mod running. I've got 6 slots for arrows, if you notice, so just bear that in mind. I am running a mod for inventory, and then we're going to buy. I don't normally want to do this, but I don't want to be bothered running all the way back to get arrows, so I want to complete this one. We only need the 1, so I'm going to buy that while I'm here, and then I'm going to buy. I'm going to keep this cloth quiver. Actually, I'm going to have to use it, actually, I just realized. So next time I'm back in town, I'll buy one off him again. You can see that I've lost the ability to buy that now. There's some really good weapons in here. The reinforced club is quite good, just so you know. It's a good weapon for liberation, so keep that in mind. But they are expensive, so it is better to make it yourself if you can. The pitchfork actually is a pretty good weapon as well, so just keep that in mind. But essentially, we want to just knock this one off, so I'm going to put them in there, and I'm just going to have to give this away. I thought he had 2 quivers, but it doesn't look like he does. Alright, so we will find the person for the... should be down this way. And then we got to head over to Padstow as well. Where are you? Are you it? No, you're the...
I'm hungry.
I think you are. I can't remember which one.
What can I do for you today?
Those peasants.
Oh, this is to do with another quest, so yeah.
Indeed, I do.
Alright, and...
Yes? I have a task for you. If you... One trader gave me an
Alright, so we've got a couple of jobs we can do. Let's have a look at our journal. We're looking for someone specific though at the moment. Shot in Redemption, this one here. It's Emily. Alright, so I saw her a minute ago. That's... she's gone back down the bottom. Okay, this is the lady that you can't hide. It looks like a noblewoman, so... there she is.
What do you need? Listen, rather than just being comfortable, well, someone ought to take charge.
Alright, so that's...
Hello.
Here we go. It
Did
must
you
have been
manage to get
two
them for
quests.
me?
I was going to say lined up in there in a row,
Good
which was a
job.
bit
I
weird,
will
so...
go. It's like you don't know me at all.
Oh, archery. We don't want the agility books. I find we get agility ourselves anyway, so we'll take that. And we got 130 renown. So not enough to hire someone from this town now, unfortunately. You'll see that the renown on this town now, I'll just show you, it's gone like through, even for beggars, it's gone through the roof. So we do need to 580. So we do need to get our next 3 from Padstow. So first 3 from this town, and then the next 3 from the other one. Okay, we need to get rid of a bandits camp. That's all right. That's the one on the hill near us, I believe. So we won't want to do that straight away because there's usually 3 people there. So we're going to have a look at what else we can complete here. We don't have the bow yet to take out a deer. Craftsman's tools. That's something that's not too bad of one, but you need to take on 2 bandits, I think, for that one. And we've got a wolf's den. We've already done this one by the looks, so you can track that one.
Don't try anything stupid.
Let's check what this guy's talking.
Sawdust everywhere, but my work feels like it's going nowhere.
Do you want to earn some good the village's food storages are low right now.
Alright, so we've got another quest we picked up there, and then we need to talk to... Let's have a look. We need to go to Padstow now. So we're going to head to Padstow and try and knock off a few quests there and see what the cost of renown is for our first beggar from Padstow. And don't forget to, when you're on your way to Padstow, of course, every time, come by him and buy your strap. But also, before you buy your strap, make sure you cut down all the wood that you can sell to him. And that way you can, then you'll have plenty of room. So we'll have to, let's buy the strap. Nothing else we need from him. We don't need this tree seed, so we can dump that. Disappear. Then we're going to head on up to Padstow and try and complete some of these things. This is a bit more heavier area in bandits too, so just be aware of that. Alright, we made our way to Padstow and we completed a small part of a quest that was continuing. We've got to do a wolf's den now, so we've got to thin out a wolf's den, and cannot see it on the marker, which is interesting. Normally it comes up with a... Yeah, anyway, it is highlighted, so let's double check. This one's been continuing, as you can see, but it's going to give us 250 renown, so it is tracked and nothing coming up on the market. So there is a wolf's den near where we live. We'll see if it just involves killing 5 wolves. I think that's all it really needs to do. So we're going to chat to this guy, see what we can sell him to.
Stranger. What can I interest you in today? Did you build them already?
I'm still working on it, so alright.
All
Alright, so this guy buys, what we've got to work out, what this guy buys nothing really that we've got abundance of. We can make axes. They're actually pretty easy to make because they just need wood and stone, and you can actually make them while you're, but it's only going to give us 1 anyway, so it's not really worth it. Once we get our bow up and running, we can sell him feathers, although we're going to probably need them. So this guy's not going to be as good as we would have thought. Everyone's making a run for it because there's some bandits around, so local brigands will take care of that. And then we have this guy here. We need to chat to him. I'm not sure if we have anything else.
Did you manage to gather all of...
Alright, we're still working on a task there. So I think we're just going to check for... That's right, the cost of hiring someone from this town.
You're a new face. I'm not going to work with
Alright,
you.
so you can see even the
stranger.
4th person we're hiring is going to cost us 300 renown. It's a little bit less than what we had at the other town, but still way too much. So yeah, we need 300 plus renown to get another person. So we really need to knock off some of these quests. So that's what I'm going to be working on. No spoilers. I'm just going to do it myself. So I will see you soon if anything else pops up. So one of the quests was to build a travel sign. It's an easy one to finish, and I'm going to need one over here. It's going to make it a lot easier. I am wasting a bit of renown building it, but that's okay. So I'll show you in the journal which one it is. It's these signs of prosperity. So you just have to, and it's giving us 300 renown plus 50 coin. It's going to enable us to hire another person. So we're going to do this one here. Also, I'll just point out near Padstow, you see these chickens. They'll give you feathers if you kill them. They will ruin your trust, but we don't actually have any trust, I don't think, with this town at the moment, do we? No, we're on 0 anyway, so we can't actually do it. So I'll just kill this chicken. Alright, and I didn't lose any trust, but I got 4 feathers, so piece of meat. So there you go. So, and I think the merchant buying feathers, so we don't need them straight away. So anyway, little tip there. Continue on with this one, and yeah, if anything else pops up, I'll let you guys know. Alright, we've knocked off a couple of things. We've got 500 renown now, and it's actually not a bad amount. We could actually, if we wanted to get someone with decent stats and not a beggar. So if you talk, probably not that lady. We need to find someone who looks like her. Try this one, here we go.
It's not often that a strength. I'm sure you mean
And you can
well,
see,
but you're
look,
still earning
not
your
amazing
place in
actually, this
place.
one. Really
Come
good
back to me
strength.
later.
But I have seen better, and a lot better than a beggar anyway, and they're costing about the same. But you can see our trust level in this town is not up to scratch. We're still sitting on 0. We're still a stranger, so we need to complete the one that I've got highlighted, which is 2 rope, 2 hide, 2 logs, which is not too bad. Essentially, we just have to run back and collect that. Also managed to sell those feathers to this guy. Hide and rope. I wonder if we can get...
Isn't easy, but at least
Let's have a look and see what he is. No, he has the hide, but we can get hide ourselves. He has no rope. We're going to have to go back anyway. Sometimes it is easier to buy it and just complete them. Now, I did notice with the travel sign, I'm not sure if I'm on the test patch. You don't need let's have a look. You don't need renown anymore to build these things. It's not saying that here. So I built one just a minute ago. It didn't cost me anything. So if that's the case, build these everywhere and anywhere you can put them, because they're going to save you a lot of time and effort running back and forth. So it's the first thing I'm going to do when I get back to my settlement, is build another one of those, and then I can just jump straight to Padstow when there are no bandits around, of course. So all right, well, we're going to head back down and we'll continue on for a little bit longer, and yeah, see what else we can discover along the way. Yeah, just a quick reminder about broken traps as well. So just go into your build menu and just assembled it. Come back out, and you should have the trap placed back down. So it's just a quick little tip there. I did mention it in one of the other playthroughs, but I thought I'd mention it again just in case it's been forgotten about. Okay, 3. I've lost a trap. It's in here somewhere. That one. Oh, here it is over here. All right, we're continuing on with some of the jobs that need to happen around the base. Was trying to... I've built a fast travel sign. I have the mod to build it anywhere, but basically I've got one here now, and I will build one up near Herondine as well as soon as I can. But essentially that's 2 of the jobs that I need to get done really quickly. Yeah, so also we need some research done for the saw pit. So we're getting that sorted, just doing some odd jobs ourselves. And continuing on. What else we got? We got to build this travel sign. So yeah, got a few things to go and do now. So we're just going to continue on again, and I'll do a little bit more of this, and then we'll call it a day. But guys, if this is interesting and helpful to you guys, please hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot as a content creator. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you can follow along. And I do reviews on other games as well, and try to things that are of interest to me, and I'll be popping some more stuff out like that as well. So if you do find this interesting, yeah, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. I've got a little bit further to go on this playthrough, so I will jump to the morning and we'll see what else we can complete during the day. Another thing, guys, that I did forget about, and I'll mention too, I do need copper nails in order to build the town hall for tier 1. I was just building myself a bow while the other guys were sleeping, and a quiver, and I noticed I forgot that we need a crafting skill of 3. So our next person that we hire has to have a crafting level 3. That's something that I would point out. So just bear that in mind, as from now on things will get a little bit tougher to not only research but build, because you'll need certain levels of crafting and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. I thought I'd point that out as well. Okay, I was just wandering past Labomir, whoever his name is, and thought I'd just check him again. So eventually he does give you a chance to hire him, which is pretty good because he actually has pretty good skills. So what we can do is we can hire him. We do need that crafting level 3 though. He isn't quite got that. But what we'll do is we'll hire this guy now because he's better than the 2 beggars we have. And then we'll expel one of the beggars when we find someone with crafting level 3. So definitely worthwhile getting this guy. He has got some pretty good skills, and I'm really reluctantly, I'm annoyed that I didn't get him at the beginning of the game first before hiring the beggar. Of course, set me back a little bit, but we're back on track. We'll get this guy now. He's a good hunter, and we'll set him up for hunting as his first thing, because if you have a look at his attributes, he's definitely he will max out at 6. So crafting, actually all these are pretty good, so but we do need him for his hunting skill, and then we'll work out what we need from there. So let's have a look. All right, I'm sorry, my one of my dogs, one of my cavoodles wanted to sit, was not leaving me alone, wanted to sit on my lap. All right, apart from that, look, I'm just going to leave everything else at the moment. I will look at this a little bit better later, but yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with this stuff. So we're going to head on now. We're just going to make him a worker, and he'll head off and do his job. And we're going to trade in these reeds I caught. I got some wolves on the way too. I completed the wolves quest as well. So I got a few things to do. It's 3:30 nearly in the afternoon, so I better get a move on, and we'll get those things done as well. And while we're in Padstow, we are going to look around for that crafting level 3 and work out what we need. Now we need nearly 700 renown now, which is a bit of a shame, but you can see this person here would have been perfect, which is a shame. She does have this dullard thing, which is minus 30% gain, so she just learns slower. So it's not the end of the world, but her one-handed and shields can go up high for this early game. So we definitely consider her. We need, what do we need? We need 500 renown. Well, yeah, 500 and something renown. So let's have a look at the map and see. Well, we've got, now she's not a beggar. She was one of our better ones that we got. She had the hunting skill and two-handed, some stuff like that. But these other guys, these are definitely the beggars of the group, and you can see their skills are terrible. But if we have a look at, well, if we expel them, we're going to get 377 for him. Same for him. So it's not going to quite get us there, but what we'll do is we'll keep that in mind, because we do need that that extra of 500. We're going to complete the couple of the quests that we've got going at the moment, come back and then start looking for that crafting level 3. That's certainly something that we do need. So I'm just going to sell these reeds, build a fast travel sign near this town, and we're going to head over to Padstow to complete that particular quest as well. So I'm just going to see this guy for today.
Times are tough, but with
we're going to sell those river reeds that we have on us. So we're getting 10 for each of those. We can also, you can see, I can kill some wolves on the way over. That can increase our, we don't need to buy anything, I don't think, from this guy. Can increase our trust levels with these guys. So this one we do need quite a bit in order to get the trust level up from friend to the next one.
Around. Hello, friend.
Well, we'll start working on it now. So we'll just give him something special for him, and we're going to sell him the wolf fangs. You only get 5 trust for each of them, but I don't want to be hanging on to them anyway, so might as well hand them over. Gives me an extra 20. And we're going to build this sign. So you can see I just need the stone. I've got stone on me. Stone sometimes is a little bit harder to find, but basically I'll just run my way out of town now until this turns white. So I want it as close to the town as I can. If you have a look, the circular will start from here and work its way around. It's kind of, I think, down in here somewhere. So we'll bring that up again. And like I said, it's an issue of research. Travel signs, start popping them down. It doesn't look like you used to lose renown for them, but even then I think they're worth it for the 75 renown that you get from them. Has to be outside of the city limits, unfortunately. Excuse me. I think the nearest one is just down here. It's still actually a bit of a run into this town, to be honest, for... It's right about here. Yeah, okay. We're going to pop it down here. We have our 2 stone. We just need to get our wood and stuff, so we're going to quickly build this. We need 5 wood and 2 logs. I've already got one built near Ped, so that's why I'm building this now, so I can just quickly jump across there now. Alright, so now we've got a couple of fast travel signs. We've got one in our base. We've got one down here. I built it probably too close to the craftsman's hut, unfortunately. I built it there for the reeds to just quickly run back and forth and also collect the straps that I want daily from him. And then obviously this one is quite a distance from the town, unfortunately. And then we got Padstow. This one seems to be a little bit closer. I'm not sure why we have to run so far out of the town. Maybe I should have tried up in this area up here to see whether we could actually get that done a bit easier. But anyway, we are going to... What do we got on us? We got a bit of gold. We need to buy a strap as well. So we might actually not fast travel. Let's see, we're closer to the craftsman's hut. In hindsight, I probably would have built this travel sign maybe on this side. That way I could have just traveled quickly back and forth. But I did think that maybe the reeds, and this is a bit closer to this bandit camp that I need to get rid of anyway. So, all right, well, we'll head off and complete a few more of these tasks. And we did knock off one of these guys last time. There's like a little bit of a treasure chest here, I guess you could say. And I think it's part of a quest as well. So we're going to try and knock this guy off if we can. Our archery skill's not great at the moment, but it's good for us to practice. You can see the higher... This circle is terrible for aiming. But we managed to knock him down in one go, so that was pretty easy. And we did pick up some stuff here, so I'll just... Another strap, which is great. Don't really need that mushroom, but we got ourselves an extra strap. We already had one, and an old coin as well. So, well worth knocking that one over. So, and we are working on our archery skill at the moment. I'm so close to getting it over the line into number 2. Don't have any books. I should have probably bought a book actually while I was in Padstow. So if you are watching this, keep those books ticking over. Now I picked some wood up on the way here too, so
goods you're after. You've come.
Just want to sell him all this wood first. And we will not buy the strap just yet because we could still chop down 35 wood while we're here. So we're just going to go for that as well. And then we're going to head up into Padstow. Anyway, I'm going to continue on this. I got another 19 wood to chop down and then I'll head up to Padstow. I'll see you there. Alright, we finally got enough straps to start researching the town hall. Now we still need those nails. We need to craft level 3, so that's something that we need to work on next. So, and we do need a... Let's have a look here. This one here doesn't require any special... Let's have a look. So there's nothing required. I just thought I'd double check. There's nothing required for this one. So we have all the straps we need. Everything else is fine except for the nails. So that's the next thing we need to do. We need to get the crafter level 3. So I'm just trying to finish off some quests in regards to this town over here. But we do now have... we are a stranger still. So we need to finish off this stranger quest. And that one I think was requiring to bring... Yeah, the rope. This one here will get us the 200 trust that we need to get us across the line. We also picked up a couple other trust quests while we were there as well. Find the missing villagers. This might be a little bit tougher though. We're going to get renowned for that though. So, but I think it might be a continuation quest. We'll try and have a look at a few of these anyway, but I won't give away too much of these. These guys you can work out for yourself. But anyway, look, I think for today, I think we've done enough. It's probably going to work out to be about an hour of video, and that's probably enough for you guys. So we will continue on with this. I'll do a little bit more before I finish up today. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. If you are, like I said, enjoying this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to get the next one in the series. And yeah, I hope they're helping. Pop any questions you've got in the comments below. I'll try and address it for the next video, and or answer it in the comments. I'll try to get back to as many of you guys as I can. I am getting a lot of people comment on my pages, so if you are wanting some priority access to comments, and communications with me. I do have a membership thing. It's very small. It's just make sure you guys get a priority in regards to following my channel, and I'll get back to you and you get some special emojis and stuff like that. Nothing major, but it's something that helps me out as well. So we'll see you on the next video, guys. I hope this was helpful. This is Wombat out.
When the diesel fell, well, as sparks und lightning takes to the skies with pixels ablaze and battles untamed, we'll conquer the virtual